great to see you again. Welcome back to Pop Turnative as always.
Absolutely. Yeah, totally.
Your
Fifth time.
fifth time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
That's
we're talking about
amazing.
Lost on a Mountain in Maine. And congratulations, man. Like, you're so good in this. Right off the bat, just watching this film, I mean, this balance of kind of like the physical kind of scenes and the mental emotional scenes, right? Like, it's gonna be a lot. Like,
Yeah.
what's that like balancing the two of them?
So, like, for the physical stuff, I'll start out with that. It all started at like the beginning of that summer when I was filming it. I was running a bunch so I'd lose a bunch of weight. And you could tell I looked really skinny, especially right after that movie. I gained like 10 pounds and I got a lot more muscle. I just lost a lot of weight for that. And then like for the physical stuff while we were actually filming, just mostly it was the water. There was a lot of water scenes. Every water scene, the water was freezing no matter what it was. It was terrible. But for the emotional scenes, Andrew, the director, put Adagio for Strings, which is a song from that movie, my favorite movie. He played that on like the loudspeakers through the whole set, and it was awesome. I just got into the mood, got into the sad, emotional thing. It was great.
Absolutely. Because that's gonna be interesting too, because you read a script for this, because like I watched it, right? So I could see you do also have those like intense kind of dialogue, emotional kind of scenes as well, but it's also a lot of just like you running, right? Like,
Yeah. It's a mix of the two. That's pretty much the only two things I do.
You've worked on so many amazing projects, and I'm wondering if, are they all separate once you wrap them, or do you take things from past projects to something like Lost in the Mountain in Maine, like preparation mindset wise? I feel like you're naturally gonna bring some stuff, right?
Yeah, obvious. And just like using the experience from those and like advice that I've gotten from other people, that is what makes me a better actor the whole time. Because acting, you can't really like practice like you can't like if you were playing music, you could just practice by playing the instrument. You can't really practice acting unless you get an audition or a script or like you look up one and you like do stuff like that. So mainly the experience that I get with acting is just from doing jobs.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me grow through all the movies.
It's like
And
school, right? If you think about it.
exactly, yeah. And it's like math, especially. You just like build it up. You got to take what you had from each other thing. Yeah, especially you know better than anybody from all the interviews that we've done how much better I've gotten over time. It's crazy.
You're crushing it, dude. It's amazing, dude. And like, don't stop. And I don't think you are gonna stop, which is the best thing ever.
Thank
What
you.
do you
Yeah.
love about the craft component of it? Like we talked about, like there's a lot. Like, what do you love about acting specifically, like craft wise? Like, do you just love, do you love the kind of preparing to dive into a different world? Do you just love being on set? Like, what is that like for you? Like the acting?
I just like playing make believe.
Yeah.
That's what it's always
You
been
play
since I was like,
pretend
oh,
for a living. That's literally what you do.
that's so cool. That's like the coolest job ever. Um, I ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be an actor just because my dad was an actor and I
Yep.
thought that it was really cool. But like it's just so fun to be able to just like bring a whole like other person
Yeah.
and make a movie with that. As much as I love like actually like filming in terms of the craft like you were talking about, I just love being able to express my emotions and what like my person like who I am as a person and put that into other people and like change that to see other people's perspectives to make a character. That's what's just so fun about it.
Absolutely.
It's like a little puzzle.
It is a puzzle with a lot of pieces. So much happens before you go to camera on something like Lost in a Mountain in Maine, right? Like you're discussing a lot of things with the director, preparing, and then you actually go and film it. So from an acting storyteller perspective, Luke, you could see it as two journeys, right? Before filming and after filming? Or do you see it as one big journey with multiple steps in between? I'm curious about that.
I see it as one big journey, and this one was like this one was weird compared to every other thing because right before I started filming for Lost on a Mountain in Maine, I was filming another movie called Avenue of the Giants, which is also going to come out some point this year.
Yep.
And that, so I was losing weight for both of them. Both of them I had to be skinny for. But while I was doing that, I was also reading the book for Lost on a Mountain in Maine, and Andrew sent me a list of movies to watch. It was like Empire of the Sun. What's the month? It was Empire of the Sun. Into the Wilds was on there. What else? Walkabout was on there. A lot of really great movies. Tree of Life, which is a great movie. But me preparing for that, it was just a step of then getting into the movie and filming it and then waiting for it to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But like that whole journey is even bigger for a director because they have to be there for like finding locations, then hiring people, and then filming the movie, and then also editing it. So
yeah. It's interesting too because like I'm making movies now too, and it's like the 3 steps of the movie you write, the movie you like film, and the movie you edit. And if 2 of those are the same, like or similar, is good.
Every single person has such a huge different journey when they're making a thing. By the way, that short film was great. I can never remember. I always try to call it
you watched The Joining.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
It means the world that you and your dad watched it. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we just watched it. We watched it this morning because we had some actual time this morning. It was really good. It was good. I watched a lot of horror short films, and that was definitely one of the best.
I appreciate that, man. No, it's really exciting. We were just in LA for Screamfest, our premiere at Screamfest at the Chinese theater, so it was really, really cool.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It was awesome. What was your favorite thing about the character when you read the script? And then what was the favorite thing about the character when you started filming? Was it the same thing throughout the script and the screen kind of journey? Or was there something you liked about the character even more, which you actually kind of stepped in the shoes?
So a huge part of the character was just in the script. The script was written by Luke Paradise. That was amazing. It was a great script.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the character was already in that script. And then the other half came from reading the book and watching interviews of Donn Fendler after that happened and like when he was older and just getting to know him as a person and what it was in the script. And they just so perfectly fit together because they were the same. It was the same person. That's how well the script was written.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be in theaters November 1st, based on a true story, Lost on a Mountain in Maine. I can't wait for people to check it out. Amazing performance, Luke. Anytime you're in something, you crush it, man. Congratulations. Luke, so great chatting with you again. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a pleasure every time. Just got to get the next one.
I can't wait when it's like, because you know on Instagram, you can do 10, right? That's the limit of how many posts you could do in one, like the camera roll. So when you're on 10 times, are we going to do like the 10 in a row from the sun? Like that's going to be the best post ever.
That's going to be so amazing. That's going to be so cool.
I mean, we're halfway. I think we could do it now with 5.
Yeah, we're already halfway there.
Absolutely.
And it's the home stretch now.
Luke David Blumm on Instagram, and people want to keep update with everything, right?
Yep. Luke David Blumm official, yeah.
Official, yes, because you're the official. Luke David Blumm.
Yes, of course.
I had a joke. I had a dad joke for you about construction, but you'll have to wait for the 6th interview because I'm still working on it. Well, this has been Popternative. YouTube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. Until next time, this is Luke David Blumm. You can catch in Lost on a Mountain in Maine, coming out in theaters November 1st, and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.